So hey girl, thanks for coming by my place.
No worries. You mind if our girlfriend can come by with us?
Hell no. This why I watch dcbornrob.
Breaking news, this time from Colombia. Another American has been found deceased in a hotel in Medellin, Colombia after last being seen with two females. If you're not familiar with my channel, I report the news for Central and South America with a special attention on Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Today I have 4 stories for you today. All of them are good. From Cartagena to Medellin, let's jump into it right away. American found deceased in a hotel in El Poblado. He had entered with 2 women. His family contacted the hotel after having no information about his whereabouts. They found him 14 hours after his companions left the room. Lying on his bed, completely naked, the authorities found the lifeless body of an American, Travis Lee Collette, 34, who 14 hours earlier had entered the hotel where he was staying in the Provenza sector in El Poblado in the company of 2 women. The discovery was reported around 2 p.m. this Thursday at 37th Street and 8th Avenue. The discovery was reported around 2 p.m. this Thursday at 37th Street and 8A Street in the sector of Comuna 14 in southwest Medellin after relatives of this foreigner expressed concern because he was not responding to messages on social media. Faced with the outcry from relatives, the hotel's employees decided to enter the room, located on the 5th floor, and there they found the lifeless body of this foreigner who had rented the room through an app. The circumstances that led to the passing of this American began on Wednesday afternoon when Travis Lee told a friend that he was going to meet a woman he had met through social media and that the other person was arriving from Bogota. They would be there later. According to surveillance records, around 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday, this tourist entered the room with the 2 women, and a half hour later, the 3 of them left. After an hour and a half of searching, they returned to the location at 11:30 p.m. and locked themselves in the room. An hour and 20 minutes passed when the 2 women left the room alone at 12:50 a.m. Thursday morning and left in a vehicle that was waiting nearby. The situation so far has not raised any suspicious or any irregularity. However, after the relatives called concern, they hadn't heard from this foreigner and that the last report they had was that he had entered and never left. The staff entered the room with the keys. They saw him lifeless and completely naked on the bed, so they notified the prosecutor's office, CTI agents who inspected the body. They left his passing to be determined, as they found no signs of violence. It will be up to the forensic medicine department to determine whether his passing was due to natural causes or other circumstances. Based on security cameras at the hotel, authorities are making progress in their search for the 2 women who were with this foreigner before he passed. Travis Lee is the 18th foreign national to pass this year in the Abura Valley, according to court records. 2 of the cases were homicides, while the others were linked to health issues or excessive GERD use. Guys, stop going to Medellin, Colombia, getting on an app, and bringing 2 women back to your place. Tell your friends. Pass these videos on. Any of these videos will help. I play this video that I played at the very beginning at the end of the video. I put it at the beginning this time, and tell me, is it worth me putting it at the beginning? Most people don't make it to the end. So I want to make sure that you all are aware. When 2 women approach you or 2 women want to come back to your place, or can I bring my friend? Can I bring my cousin? Can I bring my sister? No, guys, man, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. I'm tired of reading these damn stories, man. And the family's going to look for information for their loved ones. So be respectful in the comment section. Again, condolences to the family of this young man. But you guys that are following him need to know, do not bring more than 1 back to your place. Hell, I mean, I don't even know how you bring 1 back to your place without somebody waiting in the lobby. You're going to take that chance, but stop going there, getting on the app and bringing 2 women back to your place. Damn. Okay. Over to Cartahena. Chaos at immigration. Traveler breaks cubicle at Cartagena airport. A man caused a disturbance at the immigration area of Rafael Nunez International Airport. It was all captured on video. On the afternoon of Thursday, July 17th, a traveler, apparently a foreign national, caused a disturbance in the immigration area of the Rafael Nunez International Airport by breaking one of the cubicles. Although the cause is still unknown, the video recorded at the scene shows the man is visibly agitated, shirtless, and cursing in English. The footage also shows the individual banging on the cubicles and throwing objects until he is finally subdued by a group of police officers. No official statement has been issued on the matter yet. Measures to optimize the arrival of international tourists in Cartagena, on the other hand, recently the mayor's office of Cartagena, through the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of the Interior, in conjunction with Migración Colombia and the Cartagena International Airport operator, announced a series of measures to optimize the arrival of international tourists in the city. These include increasing the number of Colombian immigration officers assigned to Cartagena and expanding the airport's immigration hall. Likewise, 5 new biomig automated corridors will be installed to improve the efficiency of the migration process. Okay, over to Antioquia. A Canadian man who trafficked stolen cell phones has been caught in Rionegro. One of the masterminds of digital fraud has been caught in Rionegro. A Canadian man was arrested for trafficking stolen cell phones. The National Police, in coordination with Interpol, arrested Canadian citizen Jonathan Aizenstros in Rionegro, Antioquia, who was wanted for extradition by the United States for the crime of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. The arrest was made pursuant to an Interpol red notice. Aizenstros was a key figure in transnational criminal network dedicated to illegally unlocking stolen cell phones and manipulating IMEI codes. The devices were then marketed to international markets such as India, China, Hong Kong, and the United Arab Emirates. According to authorities, Aizenstros had been operating from various countries for some time. His network exploited loopholes in digital security to move large volumes of cell phones with altered IMEIs. With this arrest, the number of people arrested in Colombia during 2025 in response to international requests issued by Interpol has reached 73. Aizenstros was placed at the disposal of the competent judicial authorities, who are now proceeding with the extradition process to the United States. Okay, and lastly, still in Medellin, another sicko has fallen. Well, actually, again, he was actually arrested in Miami. They always getting hemmed up. It looks like Angel Watch is working, man. Blessings for all the angels who are making this happen. How people can abuse kids is just unnerving, and how you can hide the fact that somebody has committed this crime. How do you hide and stop the prosecution of these people? It's just sick. Now, I'm not even reading the whole story because it was just too sick. So let's just jump into this story right away. Another sicko has been arrested and sentenced. Another foreigner who was caught traveling to Medellin to abuse minors was sentenced to 21 years in prison. A Jordanian-American man was sentenced to 21 years in prison for abusing a minor in Medellin and possessing pornography. He was arrested at the Miami airport as he was preparing to travel to Colombia. His case reveals how tourism networks operate. Here are the details of his sentence. Jordanian-American Hamzeh Mohammad Anasweh, 57, will spend 21 years behind bars after a federal court in Florida convicted him of crimes committed against minors in Medellin in 2023. He had been captured a year ago when he was trying to travel to the Antioquia capital from Miami International Airport. Again, I'm going to stop here. The story goes downhill and gets worse from there, so I'm going to leave it there. But good news, another sicko has fallen. Guys, stop bringing 2 women back to your place. Stop it. Just put the brakes on. Just stop. Stop doing it. You're going to end up a statistic. Don't you know? You're going to end up on one of these stories. Your family's going to have to read this. You do not want to be in these stories. Stop putting yourself in these positions. I know guys take chances. That ain't the place for that fantasy, okay? If you got that fantasy, go to Thailand or someplace else. Okay, it's a piece of cake. Safe, man. You can't even, man, you can go to ATM at 3 a.m. with a bunch of girls and you safe. You can't do that in Colombia. You can't do what they're trying to do. Don't live that fantasy in Colombia. I don't know how to stress this anymore. Just stop. Stop it. When you are there and you are in a position where the opportunity would arise, think of my voice right now. Think of what I'm saying right now. When you get yourself in that position and a girl says, you mind if we come back? Or even if it's you and your partner, you mind if her and her friend, her and her cousin, so it's 2 guys and 2 girls. You can't watch 2 girls. 2 guys can't watch 2 girls. I'm going to put that out there. You probably can't watch 1. They slick. They do this for a living. The ones that are doing this for a living. And again, I don't even think they're expecting to have relations. They're expecting to knock you out. And what are they doing to you while you're out? That's one of my worst fears. I'm going on like this because I cannot emphasize enough. Stop putting yourself in these positions. These stories are whack, man. These stories are whack. I mean, they're not doctors. They're not nurses. They don't know how much of this stuff they're giving you. You may not make it. You may make it and not be all there. And again, I'm getting ready to talk to the Brain Trust because I know you guys know a bunch of people who are not the same mentally after going through this. It's not like you just wake up and, okay, it's done. You may not wake up fine. You may wake up, but you may not wake up fine. So I implore you, stop bringing two girls back to your place. Hear my voice when you get yourself in that position. And let me know if you find yourself in that position too. Anyway, you're up to date with the latest news out of Medellin, Colombia, Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. dcbornrob.
So hey girl, thanks for coming by my place.
No worries. You mind if our girlfriend can come by with us?
Hell no. This is why I watch DC Rob. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below.